guys, George here from SwanGaming. Today I'm going to be back with a more personal sort of commentary and a more serious sort of commentary. And this week I kind of wanted to discuss depression because someone requested it in the comments about a week ago, actually, to be honest. And I've been busy all week. There have been renovations going on in my house and my kitchen and stuff like that, so I haven't been able to record videos or even, well, especially my voice. I haven't been able to record my voice and things like that, so apologies for that, but hopefully, you know, I can get back doing some videos. There should be some more uploads on the channel because I did have some ready. They just needed to be rendered, and I didn't have power for a certain amount of time and stuff like that. But anyway, let's not talk about that. That's for a separate commentary. So today, as I said, I wanted to talk about a more personal thing, and that is depression. I haven't been directly affected by depression, and this is going to be a really weird sort of commentary because there's going to be a lot of me going back on myself and correcting myself, so apologies for that. But what I mean by I haven't been directly affected is I know people that have been affected. Quite a few close friends and just friends in general, you know, have been affected. And I'm going to first of all give my opinion on what constitutes depression because I think it's different. First of all, I'm not going to define it as how it's actually defined. So the definition of depression, you can Google it if you want it, but I'm not going to give you like that. I'm going to give you what it is in my opinion because I think it is kind of opinionated in the respect that what constitutes going through depression. Like, do you have to be a certain state of mind, or do you have to be like a certain level of sadness or something to go through depression? So this is my sort of output on it, or input on it, should I say, and that is that if you're down enough to have considered ending your life, or you're down enough to have considered, you know, things like that and self-harming, then I would say you're pretty much depressed. I mean, other people could argue that you have to be more down than that, or you have to have actually tried or something. But in my view, if you're that down that you've considered ways out like that by self-harm and, you know, causing yourself physical pain and killing yourself and things like that, then I would say then you're pretty depressed. You know, I'd class you, I'd put you in the depression sort of tub. I don't know why I just said tub. I don't know why it'd be a tub of depression. That'd be like the worst selling thing ever. God, imagine that. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, I mean, it depends. Other people say that you don't have to be that sad or something, but I'd say if you're not that sad that you haven't thought about that or that hasn't crossed your mind, then I would say you're just having a bad day and you're just upset about something, you know. No matter what it is, you're just upset, and that's fair enough. Everyone has those times, you know. Everyone has their good days and their bad days. But as I said, I've never been to where I feel I am depressed. I've never been that sad. You know, I've had bad days and stuff, as I said, everyone has them, but I've never got to the stage where I thought, oh, you know, I really want to end my life and that's a way out and stuff like that. And for anyone ever considering that, please don't, because it's not a way out. Suicide is never the answer. I honestly could not feel more strongly about that. Suicide is never the answer, and it never will be. Don't do it, because it's just pointless. You're not going to get anywhere from it, I'm afraid. It's not how it works. I would honestly say that the same goes for self-harm. It's not a way to cope with your problems. It's not a healthy way. Same with, like, not eating and things like that, or excess eating. You just don't do it. It's not. I don't know. I can't give great advice on it because I haven't been in the situation, but I can't strongly, you know, say enough that it's not the way forward and it's not what you should be doing because it's not healthy and it's not going to help you. It's not a solution, is what the word I was looking for. It's not a solution. And as I said, suicide's never the answer purely because, to be honest, once you're gone, you're gone. It's like, wow, you know, you've solved your problem. Yeah, you don't have your problem anymore, but you're not around to be there for, you know, the solution of the problem. You haven't solved it because you're not there anymore. Solving a problem would mean it's not a problem to you anymore, and you don't have to experience it anymore. And you can't experience anything anymore because you're dead unless, you know, you believe in the afterlife and stuff. And still, don't kill yourself to go to the afterlife because then you won't get to go to the afterlife. I think that's how it works. I don't know. I'm not going to get into all religious and stuff, or religions. But as I said, depression is quite a sort of a touchy subject because it affects a lot of people, and it seems to affect a lot of people in the YouTube community. Or people that use the internet in general. I think that we're grouped as people who get depressed easily or something. As I said, I've never suffered from it, and no one at SwanGaming has, or that I know of has suffered from it. We're all kind of the same in the respect that we're all pretty happy guys. I mean, I consider us to be the sort of people, this is why we get along so well, is that we like to have a good time, you know. We like to enjoy ourselves, so we're just there to mess around, and that's what our output, you know, that's what my outlook on life is. I'm here to have a good time, and I want to enjoy it. But I'm not gonna just quickly. Actually, I'll just mention gameplay. I'm not gonna talk about what gameplay it is because once again, I don't know. It's whatever's just gonna be on my hard drive at the time. As I said, I'm literally getting this done like while my house is just empty of people for once, because this is like a rarity at the minute. But so no matter what gameplay it is, it's probably zombies or something anyway. I don't know why I even tried to cover it, but how much have we done? Done like 5.5 minutes. All right. There's someone. Sorry, there's like someone outside ringing a bell or something. It's really freaking annoying. But anyway, sorry if you can hear that. My windows aren't even open either, so it's a freaking loud ass bell. Need to shut up. Some kid on a bike probably. I don't know. But anyway, going back to depression and stuff. In terms of advice, if you're going through depression, and you don't have to listen to this advice because, as I said before, it might not be considered valid because I haven't been through depression. But I would just say, just don't think about suicide and stuff because it gets better. No matter what it is, it gets better. I mean, so many people get depressed and down over such. I'm not going to say what you're going through is stupid because I don't know what you're going through, but people get down over things that they then think like in a couple of years is so stupid. Like I remember being down like a couple of years ago over the most pathetic of things, and I'm like, why the hell did I let that get me down for so long? Why did I let that upset me? So that's the way you got to think about it. In a couple of years, you're going to think it's nothing, and honestly, it gets better. No matter what it is, there's a solution, and it will get better. That's all I can say. And in terms of if you know someone who's going through depression, or you know someone who's not eating right, or you know someone who's doing something like that, I would just say the best you can possibly do is be there for them. Let them know that you're there to talk to, and that you care what they think, and that their opinion matters, and things like that. Just let them know that you're important to them, because I think that most people who are depressed for the reason that they don't feel they have value. And that's wrong. Everyone has equal value. That goes without saying, really, but I think that's the reason anyway. That's what I would like to say is the reason, but I don't personally know, unfortunately. But as I said, I would definitely say that, tell them they have value, tell them that they matter to you, because they obviously do if you're good friends with them or whatever. Just make them know that you're there for them and that you do care, because that can make the world of difference to people. It really can. Because everyone, as I said, just be there, be considerate, think about them, and be comforting, and be understanding is the most important thing, Be understanding of that. You may not understand why they're depressed, you may not understand, you may be like, why, I don't get it, why are you letting this get you down so much? But you can't understand. So, I think it's one of those things, like, you can't understand what they're going through. And that's just something you have to deal with. So I would say, be there for them whenever. Make sure they know that you're there for them, and that's all you can really do. Just be supportive. And if you're going through it, be nice to the people that are there for you, because they are there for you, and there are always people there for you. So, yeah, definitely do that. But as I said, I haven't gone through depression, so I can't give a personal outlook on this. And I did want to do this as a topic. The second the person in the comments suggested it, I thought that's definitely a good idea, because depression isn't easy to deal with. And I'm going to do a whole new video on like depression as well, where I'm going to talk to someone, because I know someone personally who I can ask, and I know that they'll give me good, genuine answers. So I definitely want to do a video on that. And if you guys, definitely stick around for that, then you'll see it on the channel. But what I would say about depression is that you need to understand that it's going to get better. Alright, it's going to get better, and it's going to improve, and it's not going to stick around. So just know that. Just know it won't last forever. It may feel like it is, and it may feel like it's taking over your life, whatever it is, but I promise you it gets better. If it's something like school as well that actually get depressed, that's such a stupid thing, because you're gonna get, you're gonna leave school eventually. You're not there forever, so don't let something like school and bullying and things like that get you down, because you're gonna meet new people. It's not gonna last forever. You're not at school forever. You grow up. So what I would say, is just be happy, and try and continue. Just try and motivate yourself. Try and get into something new, like a new sport or a new game or something like that. I mean, I like YouTube. It's like a getaway for me. YouTube is where I can just whack my thoughts on the internet, and quite a few people seem to respond to it and watch it. So it means that not necessarily my opinion has value, because everyone's opinion has value, but it definitely means that it's an escape for me, and it's something that I can do, and that is, I use YouTube as something to definitely do that. I use YouTube as something to keep me happy and to keep me entertained. So I would say that going through depression isn't easy, but it's something you can definitely do, and it's something that a lot of people will experience. And if you are experiencing it, it's as I said, this is difficult for me to talk about, but if you are experiencing it, don't let it ruin you, and don't let it change you too much, because it's something like that is so pathetic. I'm not saying that if you're going through depression you're pathetic. I'm just saying depression itself, you'll realise, is so pointless and so stupid that it's not worth letting it ruin your life. So that's all I can say, really. That's my best output on it. And as I said, I'll do another video on it where I'll talk to someone who